Hello everybody. How's it going today? This is Mark with Digigaming TV, here to bring you another pretty spicy, something new deck tech that I've been working on for a little while here. And that is going to be a red-white control deck, or Boros Prison as I like to call it. Let's just run over the deck list real quick, and then what we'll do is we'll hop into some games, and I'll show you kind of how it works. We've got 2 Shock, 3 Banefire, 4 Seal Away, 2 Tormenting Voice, 2 Azor's Gateway. We have 4 Luminous Bonds, 3 Risk Factor, 4 Deafening Clarion, 4 Conclave Tribunal, 2 Hieromancer's Cage, 2 Ixalan's Bindings, 1 Settle the Wreckage, 2 Cleansing Novas, and your lands. So you have 9 plains, 5 mountains. You need 4 Clifftop Retreats and 4 Sacred Foundries, as well as Ark of Ravnica, Detection Tower, and Field of Ruin. Arguably, the Detection Tower and the Field of Ruin you don't necessarily need in the deck, but I like to have a little bit of everything in there. Ark of Ravnica gives you some card draw. The Detection Tower lets you hit Carnage Tyrant with your removal. And Field of Ruin is Field of Ruin, so it kills some lands if you don't get them in time with one of the enchantment spells that you got. But basically, our game plan is easy. Take all their creatures, stop as much damage as we can, flip Azor's Gateway, and hit them with a giant Banefire. That's the goal. So it's not too bad to deal with. And then what's something else that's pretty spicy about the deck is sideboard. We actually have a nice creature package. We kind of turn it into a Knight's Tribal deck, so to speak. We've got 3 Dauntless Bodyguard, 4 Knight of Grace, 4 History of Benalia, 2 Shalai, Voice of Plenty, and 2 Lyra Dawnbringer. So if you wanted to, especially in 3-ofs, or best of 3s, game 1, you can be a red-white control deck and kill your opponent that way. And when they see that you don't have any creatures, they take out all the removal. Then you put in your nice creature package, and you become a pretty decent mid-range deck, a Boros deck. So keep that in mind as you go through the games. But for now, let's go ahead and hop into some gameplay. All right, so here we go with game number 1. As soon as we get our opponent up, we'll be able to take a look and see what they're coming with here. Panny S, shout out to you in the chat, or HS. Appreciate you playing a game with me. Hopefully it works. So this is our opening hand, and it's pretty typical. We have the Gate on 1, Seal Away on 2, Clarion on 3, or Luminous Bonds, and we have our Wincon in our hand. So hopefully we draw into either A, more lands, or B, some more removal, so we can keep this game plan going. So he leads off with a Sulphur Falls, which is nice, and we drew into a Guild Gate, Azor's Gateway, which is really nice. We're going to definitely try to get that down and give us some card advantage. Grixis, it looks like. Claw Erasure. He's probably going to take the Deafening Clarion, or maybe the Gateway. I don't know what he's going to take. All of it sucks for him, really. He's going for the proactive control deck with the hand attack, so he can take everything before I play it. So we definitely need to keep the card draw, which is why he took the Azor's Gateway. And we'll just play our land and pass it back to him since he took our Gateway. Discovery. Looks like he's digging for some lands. Got a land, it looks like. On his instance, I'm gonna shock him since what else am I gonna do? Grixis here doesn't play little creatures. And so there's our third Azor's Gateway, and since he is tapped out in terms of, his thing, or his mana there, he doesn't have any blue to counter it. So we're going to go ahead and pay the 1. We'll probably throw away, maybe we'll throw away this mountain. Yeah. This gets us the 0 converted mana cost underneath the Gateway for now. I want to keep some of this Seal Away and this Luminous Bonds and things like that for his creatures. have us discard a card, and we'll discard this Clarion. Play that. We'll Azor's Gateway. And we will exile the Seal away. That's our converted mana cost card. And then we will risk factor here. So he can either take the 4 damage, which will help us with our Banefire, which he knows we have, or he can let me draw 3 cards, in which case we have some stuff for him to discard. Wise choice in taking the damage. One of those. This time, let's get rid of the Banefire. Let's go ahead and Azor's Gateway. We'll get rid of Luminous Bonds, play the Clifftop Retreat, and then we will Conclave Tribunal, one of the disinformation campaigns. His goal would definitely be to get my hand down to 0, and so we need to just get into top deck mode early. And now he's going to start playing his creatures. His Nicol Bolas doesn't hurt so bad now. We decided so let's go ahead and draw a card. And we got a Hieromancer's Cage. We don't have 3 under there yet, so let's get rid of that. And let's go ahead and get rid of this Nicol Bolas, because we don't want to lose to it. You know what I'm saying? So basically we just take everything. That's kind of our game plan for this deck. It's out of gas, so we risk... Actually, let's hire a Cage real quick. Or, Gateway, rather. And now let's risk factor. Down to 10, so a Banefire pretty much does it. We just got to continue to draw into... Kind of. He's stuck on mana. So underneath this we have 3 converted mana costs. 0, 2, and 3. There are 2 Luminous Bonds under there already, which is fine. Let's take down Luminous Bond. Hopefully he doesn't make me discard this card. That would be real sad. Hopefully. Whisper, that resolves. On Nicol Bolas. That's very good. We do not want that to flip over. Salon Binding on the Doom Whisper. Surveillance Response. I don't know what he's digging for. So I'm about to Ixalan's Binding his other win condition. He might just be trying to kill himself, which is kind of what you do when you play against this deck. We'll see what happens. Resolves. Game. kills himself. Nice. So, basically, that's exactly how this deck works. And it turns out we got there on game number 1, or with the first game with this deck. And over the last week or so that I've been tinkering with this deck, that's pretty much what happens. We might fall behind a little early against the mono red decks and the decks that are a lot faster. But for the most part, that's exactly what happens. Is they play some creatures, they feel like they're in a good position, and then you just start to take everything. And once they realize that your entire deck is just answers and white, then and sweepers, then it really doesn't matter how many cards they have in their hand. And in that case, it didn't matter that we were top decking, because there wasn't a whole lot that he could do to stop what was happening. And I felt confident in our deck's ability to draw into answers. So, with that being said, if you like the deck and you want to see some more gameplay of it, I stream on Twitch on, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. You can catch me over at DigiTV on Twitch. So, twitch.tv/DGTV. Again, we stream every day, and stay tuned for more videos like this on YouTube. I try to post 2 or 3 a week, so appreciate you, and I'll see you next time. Thanks so much. Later.